Hello everyone, and welcome to RcHelpDotCom. I'm Tony, and I tell you what, I've been kind of stirring the pot here lately. RC Help got a new transmitter, because of financial issues. I had to sell my DX8. We got a new transmitter in now. I will say this right now. I apologize for the dogs. They are going nuts out there. It is what it is when you live out in the country. So I do apologize about the dogs. You ready to see this transmitter? I even got it bound up to my first ever quadcopter. Oh, been wanting a quad for so long. You ready? That's right. Holy crap. Being attacked by my first ever quad. What do you think? It's compact, fit in your pocket, my batteries are dying. I think it works well. I think, pinching the sticks is kind of hard, but I think once I get it bound up to like the 450 and the 600, I think it's really going to shine. You guys know damn well this ain't my new radio. It's an RC Help's new radio. The radio that RC Help has. Here it is. The DX9 Black Edition. I know. I can already hear you guys. What? DX9 Black Edition. The reason we went with the DX9 Black Edition, one, is for this case. And the reason that we could do the DX9 Black Edition was thanks to Kevin over at NextRC. I cannot thank Kevin and NextRC and all the people associated with that company enough for sponsoring RcHelpDotCom. Thank you, Kevin, and thanks to everybody else out there that helps run that website. Now, you guys, I tell you what, if you do a search for DX9 Black Edition, you are going to see enormous amounts of unboxing videos. So I'm going to kind of spare you that. In that box, there's a bunch of plastic that was covering the radio. I think this was covered, I believe, covered in that box. Bunch of plastic. So, pop it open. I had a case for my DX8. However, the DX8 had a folding antenna. I could fit it in there. This one does not have a folding antenna. It's got this solid antenna up here. And this is a diversity antenna. It's got an antenna in here and an antenna in the handle. So, less likely chance of losing a bind. That was another pretty good selling point. The DX9 Black Edition, let's face it. I wear black. I like black. I wanted to paint the DX8. This one's already done. I don't have to do anything to this radio. Differences between the DX8 and DX9. One, you no longer have aileron, elevator, and rudder dual rates. Now those are F, C, and G. They put a letter with each switch, every switch. And you can make these things do anything. It is way more programmable than the DX8 was. One thing that with my OCD, it kind of gets to me on the models. I got three in there right now. I've got the MSR, the 150, and the 130X. The way I put them in, it doesn't number them numerically. It numbers them how you put them in, or it's weird. We're going to get more into this. There's going to be a lot of videos on this radio, guys. There is so much you can do with this thing. One thing, I'm not sure I like the voice alerts. Yes, it tells you what's going on, but quite honestly, so does a vibrate. Whenever I turn it on, I don't have my hold switch on, it would vibrate at me. I'd look down, it would say hold active or something. This one, if I have the hold off and I turn it on,
warning, hold mode.
Warning, hold mode. And it does still vibrate. But once I flip it,
hold mode.
Hold mode's on. Alright, so, and of course, it's got the backlit screen. It's got this that lights up just like the DX8 does. It does, the screen seems to have more pixels than the DX8 does. I don't think that really matters much. But, you can do a custom voice setup to where you can do pretty much anything on this. And like I said, we're going to be getting into that. So what's the biggest difference between this radio and the DX9? Yeah, it's got an extra channel, but I've heard a lot of people say, I will never go with a Spectrum, I will stick with Futaba, because Futaba has the sliders on the back. Now the DX9 has the sliders on the back. So that's no longer an issue. Guys, like I said, there's going to be a lot of videos on this radio. I love this radio. I've flown it, and it's fantastic. Quick overview, it comes with your charger. It comes with the AR9020 with the dual satellites. It comes with your bind plugs and all that. And it comes with the DX9 neck strap, decals, instruction book, and all that. Your usual gist of stuff. So this is RC Help's new radio, and I absolutely love it. The gimbals feel even better than the DX8, and I didn't think that that was possible. I wanted to purchase that from Kevin, unfortunately, and I understand where Kevin's coming from NextRC. Electronics change so fast, and it is so hard to move them. He was out of stock. He didn't have them. So I went over to eBay, and I dealt with a company over there that I purchased from before. I believe I got my DX8 come from Horizon. I got the 450 from them. And I mean, smoking deals, guys, on this one. And the reason I got this particular one is because it also came with a 130X. I have been wanting this helicopter forever, and this is the cheapest 130 you can get. And the reason is, this is not a 3D helicopter. You can do 3D, mild. You know, you have to get a big run and start, and you can come up and you can flip it upside down. It will fly inverted. However, it bogs extremely bad. You got 4 rotor blades. Not only do you have 4 rotor blades, but they are flimsy rotor blades. You have the torque tube tail. However, you got the gear set up here, you got the gear set back here, and there's another gear set right here for where that tail kicks up. Has anybody else noticed the other difference? Anybody? This one has a counterclockwise rotating head. Unlike every other helicopter that you fly, they have a clockwise rotating head. The tail blade's over here. This one, the tail blade's over here. This thing flies scale. If I were to actually get the privilege to fly the actual Red Bull helicopter, I would think that with this radio and this helicopter, it would feel just as heavy. Because, I mean, this one, it feels heavy when you're in the air. You can't do those big pitch pumps. You can't do TikToks. That's just not going to happen. You can do barrel rolls. You can do flips. You can flip it easily into inverted. It is a great flying helicopter. It's stable. The tail is solid for now. I don't know where it's going to go with these gears, but we're going to find out, because I'm going to do a lot of flying. 2014 was challenging. It was trying. Didn't get a lot done on RC Help, and I apologize. Now we're starting a whole new chapter, guys. The website's getting a makeover, and we're going to come out with enormous amounts of videos. Right now, I'm already working with my administrator, Matt, and we're getting stuff worked out. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you have suggestions on this radio, even that Red Bull helicopter, post up, guys. Let me know what your suggestions are. I'd be more than happy to help you out with them. I want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. I think I'm going to go fly that 130 again. Yeah.